On this Hiscall how-to video, we're going to look at some options for transferring a call using collaboration. Here I have an active call from Ian. I can see that Ian is active on a phone call right there with that red handset icon. Gives me a visual indication that he's on the phone. Tom is away, Scott's available, and Chris is available. Let's say that I wanted to transfer Ian to one of my colleagues. One of the easiest ways to accomplish that is simply to drag and drop. If I click on Ian's name and drag him over to Chris and just wait a second, it will initiate an attended transfer, giving me the option to announce that call. So now I can announce this call to Chris saying I'm about to transfer Ian to you. He wants to know this information. You can see Chris's phone is now busy. I'm going to complete the transfer just by selecting this arrow here. And now that call is gone from me. Chris and Ian are now talking to one another. Let me get that call back. Let me get that call back over to myself here. All right, call's coming in. Let me answer that. Another option that you have is in the active call window, you can select this arrow to transfer, and you brings up the search box, or I can send it to my voicemail. In the search box, you can type in a name that will bring up the matches with the name, or you can type in a number. And there are multiple ways of transferring a call. One is a blind transfer, where I simply transfer the call to the user, let it go. The other is an attended or assisted transfer, giving me the option to talk first with the person that I want to transfer the call to. Let them know why I'm transferring this caller to them. And then the other option is to transfer to voicemail. If I want to just do a blind transfer to Chris on this number that appears here, by the way, if Chris had other numbers listed, those would appear in here as well, and I could transfer to his cell phone, for example, if it were here. But anyway, I'm going to do a blind transfer to his extension 206. I'm going to click there. It's gone from me. Just by selecting that arrow, I was able to accomplish the blind transfer. Now, let me get that call back over to me. This time we're going to accomplish an attended transfer. I'm going to transfer that call again over to Chris. This time, instead of hitting the arrow to do the blind transfer, I'm going to do this call icon with that handset. That will place a call to Chris. Now I can announce the call to Chris, explaining why I'm transferring Ian to him and maybe what question Ian might have, or some way that I wasn't able to help him, or something like that. In order to accomplish that transfer, we're just going to select transfer here, similar to what we saw with drag and drop. Now, the last thing that I want to do is show you how to transfer that call into Chris's voicemail. Now, let's say that this caller, I picked this up, and this caller is not in an available status. When I look at Chris, I want to transfer this call to Chris. Ian says, hey, let me talk to Chris. And so I type in Chris's name, and I see that Chris is away. Say, hey, Ian, would you like to go to his voicemail? He's currently not at his desk. Sure. And I just select this envelope here. Now that call is gone from me, and it is in Chris's voicemail. There are a couple of other ways that you can transfer a call. It's during an incoming call, I can transfer that call at that point as well. Let me just place a call to myself here. Now, when that call is ringing in, if I select this, I can search like before, but I could also just send this directly to my voicemail. And that call is gone into my voicemail. So that's how you can perform call transfers using collaboration. If you have questions, please don't hesitate to give us a call at 866-740-7771. Thank you for being a Hiscall customer, and thank you for checking out this video. I hope that you will look at some of our others on our YouTube channel.